MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Blues and the Moose. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Will Palmer will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, McGee. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon, 62 degrees here at first pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to short, reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, BRENNAN.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Palmer has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Paul Keys is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Edwin Rodriguez gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hiroki Nakamura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Keys is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Alexander Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. Reese is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Popped him up. McGee backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That is third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. In now, Gregorio Ortiz. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 24, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
The left fielder, number 24.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
So 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Brazaban. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Brazaban is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hot shot on the ground to short. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Alvaro Lopez. First pitch of the at-bat. That finds the zone, a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Brennan Peterson.
The catcher, Brennan Petersen.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Keys will wait on it. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Brandon.
At the plate, Heath Brandon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
At the plate now, Michael Hunt as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. strike to even the count. 1-1. Brandon takes his lead at third with one away. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Lopez is under it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Bo Sparks, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Stepping in now, Mike Bryant. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Will Palmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready now, Will Hernandez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
1-1.
1 strike.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting it. The right field.
Digging in, Brad Harrison. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's all.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
EDWIN Rodriguez.
At the plate, Edwin Rodriguez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3 balls.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Hiroki Nakamura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1-1.
1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's safe. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Into the box now, Alexander REESE, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So now to the plate, Gregorio Ortiz, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Fastball called for strike two. A man at third with one away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Brennan Pedersen, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, McGee. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in now, Brandon Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
In now, Paul Keys. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to the right side. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
High chopper to third. High hop, and he barehands it. What a play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Heath Brandon. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1.
And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Michael Hunt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
One out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Bo Sparks will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now batting, Mike Bryant, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning.
Leading off for Nashville, the shortstop, Jose Razorback.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in now, Alvaro Lopez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Stepping in, Will Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Hard on the ground towards short. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Brad Harrison is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1.
Count for 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed 2-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Sinker. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Ortiz is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Edwin Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Will Homer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The pitcher,
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now. Hiroki Nakamura. He singled his last time up. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside for a ball. 1-1. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. The 1-2. Alexander Reese waits on deck. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Alexander Reese 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, McGee will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's a high pop-up. Reese is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now back. The first baseman.
Now to the plate, Brandon Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Paul Keys. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Gregorio Ortiz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now that's popped up. Smith over to his left. He's got it one away.
Now
at the plate, Brennan Peterson. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Heath Brandon. Here comes the first pitch. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the 7th here in game 1. Michigan is on top 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 24. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Jose Brazaban, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now that ball is hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Standing in now, Alvaro Lopez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off for ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. 1 out and a runner on second base. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ortiz is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Stepping up now, Will Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Down the first baseline. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Melvin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Trent Strong is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 26, Trent Strong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, next thing.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Bo Sparks will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Melvin, originally from New York State, he was taken in the 22nd round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Popped him up. Strong moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So striding in, Mike Bryant, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Curtis Sellers will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brad Sawyer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Brad Harrison.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Pedersen. The throw to first is in time, one down. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
To the plate now, Trent Strong, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go McGee. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Moose are out in front here, 2-0. Percy Denson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Brad Sawyer.
Leading off for the Moose, the first baseman.
Here it comes.
Sawyer.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Hiroki Nakamura hit hard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
In now, Alexander Reese. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Gregorio Ortiz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Seth Clark comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Clark playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. The windup and the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fouled off. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Paul Keys comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. One 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
The batter, number 24.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 24. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. That's down.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting. Jose.
Digging in, Jose Brazaban. It comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. 2 out with a man at first. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 2-0 finish today. The Moose jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Will Homer earns the victory on the mound. Edwin Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors.